Hey, it's Dan. If you have a gas fireplace, you know there's a couple of things about them that really make them a pleasure. One, of course, is the ambiance. They're very nice. Two, cleanup is a cinch. And three, you can show off what a modern marvel you are at your ability to start fire literally with the flip of a switch. The downside to gas fireplaces, though, is they tend not to be real good sources of heat in many cases. The reason is couplefold. They tend to sit flush with the wall or out with the wall a little bit, and then when they heat up, that heat just has to sort of emanate out, or it radiates, kind of like the baseboard units you may have had in old places or old apartments you lived in. So one of the challenges is, while the look is really good and the mood is really nice, there's a lot of people who will actually turn the furnace on for heat and the fireplace on just for the look and feel. You might have a solution available to you, though, for a relatively small cost and only a few minutes of your time. If you check your fireplace, frequently underneath you'll see a series of slats on a little panel. If you pop that panel off, you may notice that space is largely empty. One of the great things about that space is it's a perfect place to put a blower. Fireplace blower units typically run from anywhere, let's say, to $110 to $200. Fairly inexpensive. Get it plugged in. You can do it if you're handy. Just YouTube installation gas fireplace blower, or if need be, get a handyman or a contractor out. But in a matter of just a few bucks and a few minutes, when you turn your fireplace on, you'll also have the option to turn the blower on, which means you'll actually be blowing the heat from the fireplace out into the room, which will warm it up sooner, making it that much more comfortable and cozy for you, and also not just sort of wasting the heat as it might just pass through the back, out through the ventilation system. Now, if you're concerned as to whether or not you have electricity going down to where the blower is, that's good thinking. One hint that you do, if you check where the switch is for your gas fireplace, in many cases there are two switches, the one you use to start the fire and the one that does nothing at all. If you have that one that does nothing at all, there's a better than average chance that that is connected to the wiring that goes down underneath, put a blower in, and then flip that second switch to blow the heat out into the room. Again, if you're not sure though if that's what that switch does, you can pop that off down underneath and check and see if you've got any kind of plug or wire leading to the area. If you're still not sure, then have a handyman or an electrician out to take a look, or a general contractor can probably do it, and they can answer it for you. But this is relatively quick, relatively easy, relatively inexpensive, and it'll make having your fireplace a whole lot nicer.